Yeah, it was a great effort that kind of it built itself. We had our spots and chances early in the game, even though it didn't really come together early on. We kept the game kind of where it was at. We continued to pitch well, made some plays. We're still in the ball game at that point, and we get there late, and we put the at bats together. And you always want that. You want that every time you get people on base. You want to come through, but we kept giving ourselves those opportunities, and it was tough. It was tough, but we got what we wanted.
I have to go back to our pregame discussion where blurred vision was kind of a hot topic, and here you see Willi Castro come in. Joey Gallo had good base running. To see those guys find a way to contribute, what was like that?
Yeah, the Pinkeye can't hold these guys down, and both of them didn't. I mean, Joey tagging on that, but it's just a great instinctual baseball play. No one can tell you what to do on that play. It's a shallow pop-up. The sky's, it's bright, the sky's tough, and their outfielder had a little bit of a time getting to it and making a play. But you have to read it. And Joey tagged and went hard, and then after a couple steps, saw that he wasn't going to be able to get up and make a play. Great baseball play. And then Willi Castro comes in and does a nice job, and, he's right out of bed, swinging the bat, doing his thing. So it's good to get those guys back out there, too, and get them involved, and to do it in a win, in a contributing win, for both of them was great.
And it was all possible thanks in large part to Willi Ober's 7th consecutive quality start. 2 pitches he said he wants back, but other than that, it's Willi Ober.
Every single time he pitches, I don't even want to say it feels like every time. It's not even almost every time this guy takes the mound, we're sitting here making the same positive comments, and he's just a really damn good pitcher, is what he is, and he competes great. Beginning of the start, middle of the start, end of the start, it's all the same with him. He's been fantastic.
What was the thinking behind the bunt from Gallo?
I don't know. That was something he was thinking about with the lefty on the mound. That was something that he was thinking about. And there probably are some situations where that bunt will come into play. And Jace Tingler knows him well. He's actually a competent bunter. He's a good baseman. He can do different things despite being the Hulk that he is. You don't really acknowledge that sometimes. He can get a bunt down. But he was just trying to make a play out there and just trying to bring the run in and get on base and catch them a little bit by surprise. And he just popped it up, and that happens sometimes.
2 out in the 9th, how confident were you with Kirilloff up there, and how rewarding is it that he goes the opposite way to bring it?
Yeah, slicing it up, down the line right there. He can use every inch of the field, and he's done it. He's done it before. He's done it this year. We've seen him do it in all kinds of different games. You don't know how he's going to attack different pitches, and when you can use the whole field like that, you just have more space to find hits, and he can do it successfully. He can hit the ball on a line all around the ballpark. So when he's fighting to see the ball deeper and see it later and make better decisions and not offer on some break. When he's fighting like that, he ends up shooting balls down that line. And, when you say how confident, we're always confident in our guys, but it's a big spot. It takes a really opportune and, good swing to come through in a spot like that. And in a game like this, you need guys to come through just like that. And he was one of the big swings of the day.
Using Castro and Gallo, is that an indication that they're fully usable again, or are you just in a spot where you had to use them?
They're usable. They're usable. Handsome guys, but they don't look great yet. So I would say they're usable. I don't know. They're each individual cases right now, so we'll let them resolve at their own pace. Joey, when I put him in the game and then I looked up and I made some other moves too, we were trying not to let him hit today. And that could be also one reason why he tried to go bunt out there and just try to make something happen. He was trying to probably make the best of a situation that was not great. And the last thing I would ever do or want to do is put a guy out there if he's not physically able. But when we put him out there to run, and then I looked up and used the other guys, I went, all right, can he actually do this or not? And I talked to the trainers, and they said, well, I think he can do it. We'd prefer not, but we'll see. And but he ends up again making one of the biggest plays of the day, and we made it through safely. Thank God.